What's going on, you savages? Welcome back to another WWE 2K17 hidden features, where I show you guys a feature that you guys might not know about WWE 2K17. As always, let me know down in the comments below how many of these features you end up knowing, and also if you know any other features that I haven't covered yet, make sure to share them so I can cover it in a future episode. Without further ado, let's get right to it. At number 5, we got one that is very common between multiple finishers, meaning that depending when you perform the finisher to your opponent, there will be a certain type of animation. Certain finishers such as the Jake Snake Roberts DDT, depending on the health bar of the opponent, the finisher will have a different animation. If the opponent is on green or yellow and you perform the DDT, then you can see that the opponent will sell the DDT even more, as he will come much more higher into the air. But when the opponent is on red and you perform the DDT, the selling animation changes, and at that time the opponent is so weak that he just automatically collapses. You can see similar effects to other finishers as well. This is just one example of it. So next time you're trying to perform a couple of finishers to your opponent, make sure that you do one when it's on green or yellow and the other one when your opponent is on red, and you might be able to see a difference of performance with the finisher. At number 4, we got a simple one in regards to attire. As always, we're always finding new attires under attires of superstars, and this time we got Dolph Ziggler, who got a pair of trunks under his tight. Same thing happened to Rusev as well, who got another version of his trunks when you remove his lower body attire. I always enjoy covering these, so if you guys know any other extra ones that I haven't covered yet, leave it down in the comments below. At number 3, we got one that I covered recently in a tutorial showing you guys how to get the steel step inside the elimination chamber. It is of course a glitch, and to perform it you need a guy that has a springboard finisher. Right before you're about to perform it, your opponent does a taunt to get the opponent up. That is your chance to press the left bumper to hold the rope, and then do it again to drop down and go get the steel steps. Again, I did a tutorial on this, so if you guys need a much more in-depth explanation, make sure to check it out, because you can actually do some pretty cool stuff with both steel steps inside the elimination chamber, and it looks destructive as hell. At number 2, we got another CM Punk Easter eggs. There's a lot of CM Punk Easter in WWE 2K17, huh? It looks like they haven't gotten around to remove everything completely in regards to CM Punk, and I find that to be hilarious, and it might just be an Easter egg that they actually leaving it in on purpose. This time we go back to community creations, and we see that Rikishi is actually wearing the same type of wrestling boots that CM Punk wears. It's the same design and everything, and yes, it's obviously the CM Punk boots. After all, Rikishi didn't used to wear those type of boots, so very interesting to see that WWE Games decided to put CM Punk's boot to Rikishi when obviously they could have used any other ones. And at number 1, we get a little bit extreme, but in the easy way. Don't you love it when you're able to perform a finisher and the opponent end up going through the table without you doing extra work? This is almost the case over here when you are Trish Stratus and you perform her signature move, but from the turnbuckle, you're able to put your opponent through the table pretty easy. All you have to do is place the table close to a corner, get your finisher, then put your opponent on the top rope of that corner, perform your finisher, and your opponent is bound to go through that table. Just like Stephanie McMahon did at Wrestlemania 33. Oh wait, hold up. She's going through a table again right here in this video. You having a rough week, Stephanie, huh? It's okay, we don't need you on television. But anyways, you savages, thank you guys for watching this episode number 14 of WWE 2K17 hidden features. Let me know down in the comments below how many of these features you guys ended up knowing. And as always, make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. Let's go for 250 likes on this episode. If you haven't yet, for all things WWE games, make sure that you savages subscribe, because we on the road to 20,000 subscribers. I'm Macho T, dig it.